According to the latest Silicon Valley Index, 8 billionaires in Silicon Valley hold more wealth than 50% of households. Being the largest economy in the world, the United States is also the most economically polarized among Western countries. With the outbreak of COVID-19, extreme poverty has led to the worrying human rights situation in the United States. More than 580,000 people were homeless in 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has hit the poor the hardest. Comparing the poorest 10% of the counties with the richest 10%, the poorer counties reported coronavirus death rates nearly double those in the wealthier ones. More than 200,000 children in the United States have been orphaned by the pandemic. The U.S. federal government has handed out trillions of dollars in bailouts, but no legislation or executive order has been rolled out to provide help to these COVID-19 orphans. At the same time, a deluge of economic stimulus policies bring enormous benefits to wealthier asset owners. At the end of the fourth quarter of 2021, the total wealth of the richest 1% reached a record $45.9 trillion, and their fortunes increased by more than a third during the course of the pandemic. Unequal distribution of wealth and growing ethnic conflict are driving U.S. economic polarization. The rich have tried every possible means to legally avoid taxes. The true tax rate of the richest Americans is far lower than that of ordinary wage earners. The unemployment rate of black workers has long been about twice that of whites. Currently, 37 million American people are still living below the poverty line. Endless social problems have repeatedly exposed the true state in the United States. Gold and jade without, rubbish within. Partisan conflict and government alternation have led to flip-flops in U.S. policies. The COVID-19 pandemic has further highlighted the systematic failure of the United States to address poverty. Ending poverty in all its forms everywhere is an important sustainable development goal of the United Nations. In the United States, the world's #1 capitalist country, polarization between the rich and the poor is carrying out for attention, leaving an indelible stain on the country's democracy and human rights record. The United States should face up to the grim reality of the ever-widening wealth gap at home, reach out to the people at the bottom, and take earnest measures to solve the problem.